Well, hello, good morning, and welcome to Camilla and I. This is the Old Place of Monreith, which in Scottish translates to Dewey's. The locals call the property Dewey's. So, Achtenoo. I see, I've been in Scotland now for a week, and I'm getting used to the lingo, so be warned, especially if you're Scottish. So we've been doing a fair bit of driving on Camilla and I, and as you know, we do local accessible wildlife photography. So what I thought I would do is now concentrate on this location. So I thought what we would do, Camilla and I, this morning is basically show the various techniques we've deployed over this last week or so to get the shots. And in particular, we're going to concentrate on birds in flight. So the equipment we're deploying on today for our scouting mission and initial birds in flight in particular is the cotton carrier chest harness, in which we locate the 100 to 400 millimeter lens. And then I also have the Peak Designs camera strap around my head, just in case it falls out of the harness for some reason. It shouldn't do, but it's just there, just in case. So yeah, that just slots in there. And then we'll pop on a cap. I've had so many complaints about my 3D camo hat. It's unbelievable, so I've had to wear this one. Although I will say I've got far more shots wearing the 3D camo hat than this one, but okay, I listen to my followers. And this useful piece of equipment as well, a walking stick which doubles as a monopod. So that's the equipment deployed today, and that's it basically. We travel really light. Also, yeah, I'll pop on the old jacket, but yeah, apart from that, we're travelling light today, because we want to see what's in the location and we're scouting it out. So I've got no idea what's out beyond those doors. So we'll go and see now what we've got in the location of this fabulous property. So what an amazing location. What have we got straight out of the door? Well, quick flip around. We have got the garage, which used to be an old barn apparently. So yeah, you can see that. Amazing. Anyway, a very nice garage, but now it contains some jackdaws. So yeah, good start. Nesting jackdaws. Apparently they're quite like humans, so they don't mind nesting inside a garage. So the other thing we've done as soon as we've arrived is put out some bird feeders. So, yeah, put out a couple of bird feeders just here, with the hope of getting some small perching passerines, as the sun is behind, and they're just over this wall. Yeah, so yeah, could be good. Hopefully perch on the wall as well. So past the old barn, we come over to another wall, which is not quite a dry stone wall as in the Lake District, but it's certainly pieced together pretty well. In fact, I think it's a Scottish equivalent of a dry stone wall, because I can't see much mortar in that wall going by the looks of it. So yeah, looks quite incredible. Who pieced together that thing? Amazing job. So far we've got corvids, we've got the jackdaw, and then we've got the barn swallows. So that should be a good subject. Next to the main house, which is another, say, bat roost. How amazing is that? What a property. Absolutely incredible. Built over 3 stories in the 1600s, And yeah, what a privilege it is to stay in such a wonderful location. What an experience. So going over yet another wall, we have our neighbour's home. Herd of, oh, it must be 100 strong Friesians, I'm guessing. Black and white cows. Absolutely superb. 4 insects. So yeah, the barn swallows and bats were having a field day over there. Then we come to our main access gate. Yeah, we'll venture out of the property. Ooh, yeah, so let's wander down this path a little way. What a location. So yeah, we've done a lot of driving, so we don't really want to go too far. And well, who needs to go too far? I mean, it's an amazing spot, and we'll see what we can get scouting the area out. So I've got quite a wind up today, so well, hopefully it's not interfering with the microphone too much. Hopefully I've worked out the settings on the DJI. It's yeah, it's a very small screen to get used to, so hopefully with this experience behind me I might have try and master the thing, but that's always a dangerous thing to say. Never master anything with photography. Ooh. Well, we just got our first subject in, folks. May be hard to believe, but it's actually stuck to the bottom of this wall. I'll see if I can get a little bit closer before it flies off. But yeah, so common wall butterfly, I believe. So one in the bag, nice to see. Anyway, we'll just come down to this deserted little outbuilding. I'll just chat about what technique we're employing and what we've got on today in this building. Because there's a bit of a wind blowing. I just want to get out of this wind. Well, if I don't come out of here, guys, you'll know why. It's a bit decrepit. Oh, what a lovely little spot for a fireside chat. Well, what a great place for a shoot. Carl, where was this in the days of modelling, hey? Great, dilapidated building. Just what you'd want. Anyway, yeah, I thought we'd get in out of the thing. Now, we've already got a first shot with the 100-400 and the Sony A9II butterfly on the way down here to this abandoned little farm outhouse. Anyway, technique today, what we're employing, obviously we put on the chest harness and we're operating with the scouting sort of setup. So we've got a monopod which doubles as a walking stick, very useful, and we've got the 100-400mm which also doubles as a macro lens, as we've just demonstrated in the field. A very useful jackdaw. So not only are we going to get birds in flight, but we are going to get macro subjects with this as well. So a very useful combination, the 100-400. Can't recommend it highly enough. And it's also extremely fast at autofocus with the A9II and the Sony A1. Amazing combination. So yeah, a great little scouting setup. And obviously we'll set it to 1/2000th of a second, f5.6 open at 400mm. We want the full 400mm because birds in flight, they're still quite small in the frame, so 400mm is only just sufficient. That's why we tend to favour also the 200-600, but this is a much lighter combination, so that's why we walk around with this on the chest mount. It's just so much easier to operate. We're also using auto ISO because of course our birds could be in the sky, they could be on the ground, they could be in a field, so that's why we always use auto ISO. Anyway, yeah, that's how we get the shots with the 100 to 400. And if one does park up for us and we get in position where we can get into a stealthy spot, this tripod foot, this foot also doubles as an Arca Swiss plate mount, so I can mount the camera quite quickly onto a steady monopod as well. Or if I was standing in one spot for any period of time, this would be a very useful method. So those are the settings, and that's how we deploy in the field. Okay, so yeah, I've got the monopod attached to my body now, and anyway, I'll just demonstrate how I go about walking down the street. There's a bird singing to my left hand side at the moment, so I think it will shoot, but anyway, see how we get on. So oh, it's gone already. That's amazing. I have that effect on birds. Yeah, that was quick for even my... Okay guys, we're back in business. It's the other side of this branch. So, can we get a shot in before it sees me? Well, the good news, folks, is I managed to get a shot away. The bad news, I don't think it was a yellowhammer. I think it was a chaffinch. Anyway, who cares what it is? It's the shot that counts. Keep the sun to our back. Quick flip round. Yeah. We're on the way to a field of barley, I believe, shimmering in the distance. Well, if we could pull this one off, guys, this would be a really good shot. But I don't think we're going to pull it off, but we'll give it a go. Anyway, what we've got is a field of swaying barley against this blue sky, and it is superb. But there have been some swallows swooping low over the barley, but of course now they seem to have stopped, which was a bit of a shame really, because what a backdrop to have that shimmering barley in the background in this wind, and maybe have a barn swallow just held up in the wind. Ooh. Okay, well, we'll give it a go. Well, okay guys, definitely pulled some shots off here I think, but I'd like the swallows to come just a little bit closer. Got a lark further down the road as well, I might have to look at that thing. Oh, quick. Yeah, some amazing amazing action. Sometimes I wish I was just a little bit taller. There again, you stand out more, so yeah, let's hope we get another sweep by this bird here. Dive down. Oh, we got a kestrel, I think. Yeah, we got a kestrel now. Oh, it's been mobbed. A kestrel being mobbed. Sorry, I couldn't swing around there. Anyway, got a couple of shots of that I think, but don't think much would come of that. But yeah, I wondered when a bird of prey would turn up. All these small passerines around. Yeah, it's amazing. So yeah, oh, they're at it again. They obviously saw that kestrel, thought we've had enough of that. Yeah, amazing what you can get handheld directly overhead. Ooh. Yeah, don't know where to look next. Just seen an orange tip down the road, so yeah, it's gone on down the road, so we'll carry on with these.